Okay, I guess we're live. So welcome back for more Fake Go. And since the Da Vinci rerun event has finally over, and now I'm coming back to more of these walkthrough after I beat Solomon, and now I'm ready to jump onto Pseudo Singularity. And the viewers has voted me to play on Shinjuku first. And after that, probably I'm gonna go on Agartha and Salem, and then Shimoza on the last fight, which is gonna be fucking bad. A lot of gimmicky battle. Anyway, since I was just off streaming, doing some leveling up my servants, and then as well as snatching these sync cords I grabbed, and and as well as having the 30 sync cords bonus for reactions of tweets and Facebook. Isn't that nice? Anyway. And I'm about to roll on that story summon on my alternate account, and I want to get something good on that story lock summon then whatchamacallit. And I will be exchanging 4-star servant for the exchange ticket for free, which I will be picking Kato Danzo on my alternate account, and probably I will pick probably Medea Lily on my main account because I really need a healer, and I can't keep relying on my friend support most of the time because, you know, it just happens. Anyway, let's not waste any time, and best of luck for rolling for a story summon. See if I can get lucky. Here we go. Is this a little laggy or what? I have no idea what's going on. Oh wow, Battle Camlon. Let's keep it going. Free MP gain charge, you know. What can you say? Hello, laggy. Hello? Could that be a welfare servant? Yes, it is! Helena Blavatsky! Oh! Nice! Okay. Mapo tofu, Kirei. Favorite food. Alright, I got Helena Blavatsky. Nice!
よくってよ。このキャスターがあなたを導いてあげる。
Welcome aboard! Alright, let's do another roll. Best of luck again for me! Oh, cool. I'd take that. Probably be good for Tamamino. Oh yes. This will be perfect fit for Giorgio. That one's pretty good. 3-star craft essence. Saves for the party cost. Hey, come on. Come on. Ah, yes. Yushi Wakamaru. Just need to MP up. Well, nothing so far. At least I got welfare servant, Helena Blavatsky. Not so bad. I'm not really salty at all. I mean, this is just a free-to-play account. What else is it? Maxed out. What else is it? Romulus Rome. I'm all maxed out. MP. So far, so good. Okay, time to exchange it.
ダヴィンチちゃん交換とさて何をご所望かな
I already got Tomo, I already got Elizabeth. I already got Parvati. I already got Helena. I already got Nito Chris. Fuck you, Stepno, piece of shit. I already got Frankenstein. I'm gonna pick Kato Black Kite Dunzo, please! Yes!
まだ見ていくかい
Welcome aboard, Kato Dunzo. Need it for AoE.
加藤団蔵ここに起動入力を求めますマスター団蔵は忍びなればあらゆる命令に従いまする
Yes, welcome aboard. Best robot girl ever. Who voices that? I'm curious. Who voices? Satomi Akasaka. I see.
ようこそ
I'm gonna level up Kato. Oopsie, wrong one. What is he? I don't know. Fucking Phantom of the Opera. Oh, almost leveling up. Since Kato Danzo is a story lock, and till you complete in Shimosa, it is so hard to get her. And it's not available to other banners.
機能
10. Fuck it. Yes, please.
走行を増加しました。戦闘性能も上昇しています。これからもお役に立ちまする、マスター。
Oh boy.
機能拡張
And I'm out. I'm probably gonna have to lock Helena Blavatsky. Yes, I already got Shirazade. Alright, so let's jump right back into this game anyway. Let me check one more time. Battle Count 1's already done, and then that is already done. Oh yeah, the rider, or it's already full. Well, guess that should be good for now. Oop.
仕上がりはどう？
Okay. Let's switch it. What should I put? Kato Danzo. I don't have anything good one. I'll just leave it right there. Since it will be perfect fit. I don't have very good crap essence and shit. Anyway, since that viewers has voted to do Shinjuku Pseudo Singularity, I'm about to jump right in. After I complete a whole bunch of Singularity stuff. Here we go. Let's do this. Easy does it. Where would you like to put this, senpai? The closet? Understood. It certainly has gotten messy. What's with everything that's happened over the last year? We're overdue for a spring clean. I, Mash Curate, will have this place spick and span in no time. Foo! Thank you, Fo, but we'll be fine. Please wait here until we're done. Foo! Hey, you two. How's things? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, working, Da Vinci? Isn't it obvious? I'm slacking off. Seriously, Da Vinci? Hey, don't give me that look. Part of my job is making sure the two of you are in tip-top shape. Oh, and if anything of the higher-ups asks where I am, tell them I'm not here, okay? Tell them we're geniuses need 3 times more rest than most people, so we can work 30 times more efficiently. Oh, I think these are your personal belongings, senpai. What would you like me to do with them? Put it there on the shelves, please. Okay, senpai. I see the top of the shelf is very dusty. I'll go ahead and clean here too. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Woo! Ow. Senpai! This is your room, senpai. You're the one who has to clean it. Come on, senpai. Stop grinning. It's so peaceful now. Phew, that takes care of this part of your room. Since Da Vinci's here too, why don't we take a little break, Senpai? I'll go make some tea. Oh! Thank you, Fo. It's nice of you to keep me company. Be back soon, Senpai. I'm glad to see her in high spirits again, but she's still not completely healed? Yes and no. Her exam results are all perfect. Her cell structure has rejuvenated to that of a teenager, and her nerves and blood vessels are like new. But the non-human parts of her, that's another story. The enormous magical energy possessed as a Demi servant is gone, and her magical circuits have jammed. You've learned a lot about magecraft over the last year, so you know that magical circuits last for life. Whenever a mage uses a spell, they flip a switch to turn on the magical circuits inside their body. This activates them, and voila! They can cast spells. When they don't need them, they flip the switch back. Basically, the switch is always there, and your ability to use spells depends on whether it's on or not. But right now, there's no way to turn mass circuits on, even though the circuits themselves are fine. It's kinda like the switch is jammed and can't be flipped. Does Mash know about this? Of course! Patients have a right to know about their condition nowadays. She was puzzled by this abnormality with her magical circuits too, but she was glad to learn she's healthy. Anyway, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Don't worry, it'll sort itself out eventually. I'll add though, that it might be a good idea for Mash to get out a bit more. Like say, going to school. Yes, Chode Academy, opening soon. I know what you're thinking. Naturally, genius that I am, I'm free to wear a student uniform or teach art as I please. And no, that does not include working at the school shop. Thank you very much. So, what do you think? The school teacher look suits me pretty well, right? It really does, Miss Da Vinci-chan. At any rate, if Mash really were to start going to school, I bet she'd have guys and girls alike fawning over her. You don't say, huh? She'd be getting love letters every day. Confessions left and right. Ah, I just love innocent young couples. The teasing opportunities alone make life worth living. Nobody laying a finger on my precious Kohai. Da Vinci, stop filling Senpai's head with nonsense. Please don't pay her any heed, Senpai. Here, have some tea. Go on. So you seeing anyone right now? Nobody. But besides, I hadn't even had time to think about things like that. What would all that's happen? Alright, enough joking around. You really do need to think about your future, Mash. You only get to dream big when you're young. This is your chance to broaden your horizons. Yes, I know that. It's just... Of course, you'll need someone with experience to help guide you. Isn't that right, so Frost Senpai? As her senpai, it's your job to make sure Mash has a bright future ahead of her, don't you think? Oh, I am on it, okay? Now that's what I like to hear. Come to think of it, those people from the Major Association didn't stick around very long, did they? We must have overloaded their poor minds with the sheer quantity of data we've gathered over the last year. Between Chaldea summons and on-site summons, we easily called upon more than 100 servants. And then there was us visiting singularities in 7 different eras, and the 10 plus raid ships to minor singularities in between. Normally, a raid ship is a major event, and requires approval from the Majors Association and the UN. We may have done it to save the world, but we still broke all sorts of regulations. Still, the fact remains that we saved the world. Senpai? What is it? I just overheard this while making the tea. Are you kidding me? Hey, don't shoot the messenger. As soon as the first team gets here, they're going to shake things up with the staff. Looks like they're foisting a bunch of well-known majors from all sorts of fields on us. We still don't have the complete list, but here's a few we know are coming. Augustus Henrik Asplund from Value, Kras Rene Wagner from Kishur, Valia Sikilifi from Mistyle, and Misaria Krolum from Chimera. As if that were bad enough, it sounds like policies is getting involved too. They're talking about completely overhauling Chaldea while they analyze data. A perfect storm of atrocity, neutrality, and democracy. What gives them the right to Lev Liner? Oh, you remember how he served as an advisor, right? There's every possibility he had an accomplice, and it's entirely possible that if he did, they are still out there. That's why we've got a target on our backs. We are all under suspicion for an act of terrorism that put 38 top-tier mages in comas. And we can't ask the animal spears for help, since they're still in upheaval after Olga Marie's death. First, they need to designate the family that divided Animal Spear Urgent Crest as the new successor, and get the other family's consent. Once that's done, they have to complete all the rituals and get the various approvals needed for succession before they can finally come to Chaldea. So, by the time that happens, we'll either have lost all of our authority, or, in the worst case, they'll ignore all our achievements, freeze Chaldea's assets, and seal everything away, including us. Damn it! If only Dr. Woman were still alive! Come on, we've wasted enough time talking about this. Besides, I want to Dr. Soapfrost's file while I still can. And you, along with a few other people, are going to help me. Huh? Why should I? Okay, listen, let me put it to you like this. Do you really think they'll believe that a master with no experience, who showed up on the day of the attack just to fill an empty space on the roster, was able to command several different servants and take on the actual heroes of all the time periods he visited, alone, without a modicum of support? And finally, that when the dust settled, he had actually managed to restore humanity? Because even I don't believe it. We shouldn't even be alive right now, but we are, and it's all thanks to him. Well, listen, I'm sorry. It's just, when you stop and think about what Soapfrost has accomplished, it's unbelievable. So much so that the Mace Association, Chaldea included, may get caught up in political infighting. No, I'm sure they will. And before it's over, someone's going to get disappeared. So that's why I want to edit Soapfrost information while I still can, even just a little bit. For example, we could have it say Chaldea's backup was in fine shape, even after the terrorist attack. This amateur master we've been relying on was never more than a way to maintain servant contracts. Dr. Roman was the one who handled all of the complex matters, including the hero negotiations, and so on. I know this is wrong. It'll end up disgracing Soapfrost's name. But he's been fighting alongside us for over a year now. Don't you want to make sure he has a future? Okay, I'm in. Where do we start? Let's start with Orleans, where the first singularity was. Oh.
Ah, I see. Well, they've actually got the right idea. After everything, there's no doubting that Soapfrost is a hero who saved the world. So now that the association know his talent, they're not going to leave him alone. Assuming, of course, that we just hand over the raw data. I don't want Senpai to get caught up in a political battle either. But it's not fair that nobody will know he saved the world.
Don't worry, Mash, I'll be fine.
Senpai?
You all know.
He's right. You know, Mash. So do I. So does the entire Chaldea staff, and Romani. And don't forget the many servants he formed contracts with. Heroes, anti-heroes, the servants who gather at the Temple of Time. They certainly know. I bet even Goesha gets it. Each and every one of them knows exactly who is responsible for saving the world.
That's more than enough.
I hope you never change, Senpai. I really, truly respect you. You're amazing. Besides me, there's a few others I can think of who are sure to testify that you saved the world. There's St. John near the Ark, Maiden of Orleans, Nero Claudius, the Roman Emperor, Francis Drake, the great pirate, Mordred, the treacherous knight, Florence Nightingale, the mother of our nurses, Bedivere, one of King Arthur's faithful knights, and King Gilgamesh, the golden king of heroes. You couldn't ask for much better testimony than that. Of course, it's possible that they will have no memories from their summoning once they've returned to the throne. Boo! Boo! Yes, what is it, Bo? Oh, you want a snack? Boo! Bo kind of seems more innocent these days, doesn't he? Now then, they're going to start investigating Chaldea pretty soon, so I think I'm going to make my escape. You two can stay here and make sure the whole room is nice and clean. See you later! Okay, good luck, Da Vinci. But, try not to slack off too much, okay? Okay, Senpai. Shall we get back to cleaning? Look, there's still all those Halloween and Christmas decorations piled up in the corner. We should put these away too.
Let's do it, Mash.
Yes, Master. Oh! There, that looks much better. Now, what's next? I've got it! We should take this chance to clean the other rooms, so they'll be ready when the servants come back. What the?
That's the alarm.
Huh? What's going on? Subboss, MASH! It's an emergency! I need you to come to the command room right away! Let's go, Senpai!
I can't pinpoint the singularity's location. It appears to be confined in an incredibly small area.
Analyze its wavelength. Find out if it's similar to the other singularities.
I found it. It's 74% similar to Singularity F.
Okay, now filter the analysis to major Japanese cities. How long will that take?
Give me 5 minutes. I've got Shiba's observation results. Foundation of humanity fluctuation is over 30%. Almost the same as the 7 singularities. Although, that's strange. Something's off.
Off? Off how?
I'm sorry. It may just be my imagination. I've seen 7 singularities over the past year, and something about this new one just strikes me as odd.
Don't dismiss your intuition. I want you to think about what it is until you remember.
Yes, ma'am. I'll start comparing the singularities right away. I've got it now. It's in Tokyo, in the Shinjuku ward.
That is small. Shinjuku's such a single ward in the entire capital city, right?
The year is 1999.
1999. I don't remember any historic events taking place then.
No, it was a perfectly ordinary year. There were no events that could result in a singularity, but... Silkfrost, reporting for duty.
MASH Killer, reporting for duty. So fast! MASH! What in the world? We got another singularity.
But isn't Goesha...
Yes, we know. This shouldn't even be possible. Goesha is gone, and the 7 singularities were all repaired. However, one thing always bothered me. The fact that the singularities pose a threat from the moment of their occurrence. Look, you've been going around quashing every little singularity that popped up this past year, right? Those occurred because the emergence of the 7 singularities created some major time distortions, which in turn affected other timelines. And just because the 7 singularities were repaired doesn't mean those distortions simply disappear. That said, I couldn't have foreseen that until the appearance of another singularity on par with those. Anyway, you slice it. This is not good. And to make matters worse, the people of Mages Association were supposed to send still aren't here.
Which means...
You got it! Subfrost, we have no choice but to ask you to repair the singularity as well. I've already told the UN and association that this will be part of a Demon God Pillar incident cleanup. They weren't totally on board with it, but they should be satisfied once we sent them the data. So, on that note, Selfrost, it's time for you to step up and save the world again! You mean, Senpai has to fight yet again? Well, I don't think any master who is unfamiliar with what it's like in the singularity would stand much of a chance here. After all, it looks like this new singularity is just as abnormal as the other 7. I think so too. But that's exactly why I think Master, shouldn't go. Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. But the fact remains that right now, Selfrost is the only master we've got. Thankfully, we still have some servants here too. I'll raise shift them along with you, so you won't have to worry about anything while you get to the bottom of this. So that's where we stand. Da Vinci!
Don't worry, I promise I'll come back.
Senpai.
The coffin is ready. We're good to go anytime.
Good. I'll be straight with you. The situation is dire, and we have no clue what's going on. Mash, you should have a good idea what Romani's role was by now, right? You need to verify Selfrost's existence so that he doesn't disappear. His vitals will be in a constant state of flux. Don't take your eyes off them. If any start to show abnormal values, edit them immediately. You won't be able to sleep until things calm down. In some ways, this may be harder than race shifting. But no matter how dire it gets, focus on your master's data and keep validating his existence. That's the best thing you can do for Selfrost right now. How about it? Are you up for it? I am. I vow to support Senpai as best I possibly can, or my name isn't Mash Curlet.
Let's both give it our all.
I really hate that I can't fight alongside you, but these orders from Dr. Roman are important too. I promise to do my very best to carry them out. Good. Now I won't have to worry about that part of this job. Delegating's the best. Da Vinci, whatever it is you're thinking, I don't think I like it. Let's get to it then. Shinjuku, Tokyo, 1999. This should be one of the safest times and places in history, but now, something's going on there. I know that telling you this is like trying to tell me how to paint, but watch your step out there, Selfrost.
Oh, I see Dr. Roman. Oh. Master Candidate number 48, Selfrost. If you wish to save humanity, if you wish to have a future beyond 2018, then you alone must go and face the 7 singularities in human history. Are you prepared to do this? Can you shoulder the burden of Chaldea and humanity's future? How pathetic. Looks like I'm the only one who has yet to be mentally prepared. But that's coming to an end right now. That look on your face, Selfrost, it's cheered me up. As the acting director Chaldea, I order you to enter the coffins. Please, put an end to this absurd scheme. Prove that an endeavor as hollow as Solomon simply needs to go up in flames without anyone ever knowing about it.
Are you alright, Selfrost?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, then it's time to board the coffin. Starting unsummoning program. Commencing Spiritron conversion. Race shift begins in 3, 2, 1. All systems are go. Analyze lost order. Commencing belt recast.
Shinjuku Phantom Instance. Probably going to be my favorite singularity because of storyline and that's it. Yoyogi to Comb. Okay, singularity landing. Cost 23 AP. Oh my freaking god. Because that NPC support will actually be James Moriarty. So I'm gonna pick this one. Yeah, I guess they're all good. Let's do this. Singularity landing. Let's begin this chapter. Stir. Huh? Stir. Up. Stir. Huh? Master, please, wake up. Mash? Master, please, get a hold of yourself. I'm falling?
This is a seven singularity all over again. What's going on?
There must be servants nearby. Let's ask them for help. This can't be right. All the servants that should have reshifted along with Soapbrush has been sent flying. Soapbrush doesn't have any servants to support him anymore.
What? Da Vinci, you have to call him back.
We can't. The singularity is establishing itself too quickly. We can't bring Soapbrush back until he fixes the error. We'll give it a shot, but I don't think we can do it before he hits the ground. Master! I'm done for. Ah, yes! Save the falling boy! That is precisely the girl's role in the soon-to-begin story of love and hope, the meet cute, as it were. Soon enough, you will be gallivanting about with your new law, doing your best to fix its singularity. Or perhaps not. Truly a lovely story. A grand take. Unfortunately, though, your rescuer is neither a dapper young gentleman nor a beautiful young lady. You must content yourself with your truly a rather shitty looking old man. Thank you. My, I'm impressed you have the wherewithal to mind your manners at a time like this. You must be exceptionally polite or exceptionally foolish. Let us hope for the former. Now for the landing. Oh. Phew, that was no mean feat for a gentleman of 50 or thereabouts. But I brought it up perfectly. Now that I would expect anything less of myself. Right then, how are you holding up? No brain damage? Nerves alright? Bones intact? Pardon my lack of manners. I must have been scrutinizing you rather closely. Well, don't mind me. I'm just a dried up old man. Not much different from being inspected by a machine. The important part, of course, is to be certain that you are still fit and able. Excellent. Now that we know you're well. Welcome to Hell, Master of Chaldea. Hell? Just take a look at what's happened to his city. Oh boy. Gangster. Robo sex doll. Soldiers. What is all this? Spellcasters, demonic beasts, sentient mannequins, and pseudo soldiers known as hornets. Almost all of the good people have died off, leaving only the worst of the worst. A fiendish sea skill in every sense of the word. Cut off from the outside world, this city has become a prison, a horrific cesspool of the unutterably vile. We call it Shinjuku, the quarantine territory of malice.
Shinjuku. Quarantine territory of malice.
It seems the time has come to reveal Shinjuku's first secret. It is nothing earth-shattering, but go on, see for yourself.
Is that a wall? It's surrounding all of Shinjuku, just like the one that encircled Yurik.
Right you are! It is a wall. And yes, it does indeed surround Shinjuku. So what's beyond the wall, you ask? Nobody knows! No transmissions come in, no transmissions go out.
I thought that everything burned down when humanity was incinerated.
We're currently unable to analyze anything but Shinjuku. Shiba can barely make out the scattered remains of the wards that neighbor Shinjuku. But otherwise, the outside of the wall appears to be the same as the periphery of the singularities during the incineration.
Excuse me, but what's that tower over there to the west? Tower? Ah, that tower. I don't remember that being there. Hey, servant-y person. Do you know what that is?
Oh, that? I believe you will find that is the lair of the one who will be your nemesis here. But I'm afraid you won't be getting there anytime soon. I'm sure you understand that in stories such as ours, the path to the villain is circuitous at best.
So you mean the path cuts up before it reaches there? What about hopping along the rooftops?
I'm afraid that would make you easy pickings for the enemy servants.
Servants?
Just who are you?
Yes, I think it's about time you told us that.
I see. I suppose it wouldn't only be proper for me to tell you my true name now. But remember this, young master of Chaldea. Usually, a servant must keep their true name hidden. After all, revealing it will also mean revealing their weakness. The more invincible a renowned hero of myth seems, the more certain they are to have a weakness. Mythology, after all, does sometimes have its plot devices. Sometimes, the bigger the monster, the easier it is dispatched. Thus, the custom among us servants are calling each other by our class names in typical Holy Grail wars. Though I am given to understand that there was no time for that sort of thing during the restoration of humanity. Of course, with any number of masters urgently shouting, "Archer attack! Archer heal!" and "Archer defend!" one could be forgiven for getting a little confused. Nonetheless, in this singularity, revealing one's true name could well prove fatal. Are we clear on that, young man? As such, I can tell you my class name to facilitate easy communication. But I cannot yet reveal my true name. I hope you will understand.
So what's your class then?
Ha 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 ha! You don't waste any time, do you? An admirable demonstration of your decisiveness. Very well then, I shall tell you my class name. I'll even be more specific to help make it a proper appellation. My class is Archer. Here I am known, or so I'm told, as the Archer of Shinjuku. Of course, you may simply call me Archer if you're sure you won't find it confusing.
Don't you think that sounds a little like, yeah.
Like the name of a Kabuchiko host, you say? I cannot blame you for thinking so. This butterfly assembled seems to have been made with an eye to garnering female attention. Not that I ever had any interest in or luck with women even while I was alive, of course. Alright then, let us begin our trip into hell.
An archer class, huh? I would have guessed you were a caster.
You're a sharp one, aren't you? Even my spirit urging wonders if I wasn't originally supposed to be a caster. You know what? Never mind that for a moment. I may seem otherwise, but I am most assuredly an archer. And by 1999, you don't even need to wait around for Angomois. If all the weapons of mass destruction scattered around the world were to activate, we'd be done for. Of course, it's usually the case that doesn't happen. Theoretically, that's even how it should be. Without something akin to divine intervention, destroying the world should have been an impossible dream. But now, the world's so small it can fit in the palm of your hand. That certainly simplifies matters. Today, each and every one of us has the potential to destroy the world. How things change. Ah, my apologies. Listen to me. Rambling on when we should focus.
Talks like a bad guy. Dresses modern day clothing. Looks like a caster. I'm drawing a blank.
Ha 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 ha! Sorry about that. Anyway, Master of Chaldea, you may want to take a few step backs from where you're standing. What with the net and all.
Net.
Damn, I missed.
Is that wire mesh or something? Master, I'm picking up several hostile looking entities. You need to get out of there immediately.
Now, just hold your horses, young miss. This is an excellent opportunity to truly understand what's happened to Shinjuku. But I will, of course, assist. It is the very reason I saved the young master here, after all. Think of this as my audition of sorts. Now we got him. Hey, over here, guys. What a handsome guy. I can't wait to mess him up.
Those are no run-of-the-mill ruffians. Are they enchanted? How can ordinary humans in 1999 do that?
An excellent question. The answer is that they are not, in fact, ordinary. They're a spellcaster that managed to survive this living hell. Only the truly wicked can survive in Shinjuku as it is now. Anyone lacking that vicious virtue meets with oppression or death. Order is long since gone. Chaos is all that remains. Kill them. If the bodies are clean, the necromancer will give us a good price for them. Now then, Master of Chaldea. Now that you are in this evil world awash with sin and bereft of punishment, what do you have to show me? Join me first. Of course. Well then, this should certainly be diverting. Alright, Master, give me your orders.
Ruffian.
戦いは苦手だが、これもまた世界の断りですか。
Oh, fuck, right.
I think the trash went back.
さてと、行くよ。
では、行くぞ。
オーケー、振り落とされんなよ。そんじゃかっ飛ばそうか。エアハウリングゴールデンドライグンマ
Bruh, are you for real?
いざ、わかった、行こう。やっ、隙だらけだよ、君。
くべ決めるぜ。イエーロケット
Damn, so close. Just when that MP charge is almost there. Yes, the real one.
わかった、行こう。いざ。せい。隙だらけだよ、君。
Okay. Thank you.
任せな風になるぜ。
こういう時はこうかな。
オーケー、振り落とされんなよ。
今が勝機かな。
ベアナックルだ。そんじゃかっ飛ばそうか。ベアハウリングゴールデンドライグンだ。
いずれ彼方へ至るためブケファラス。面白かった。君悪くなかったよ。
Two spinal cords. This will help to sanction up for Kato Danzo later on.
All enemies defeated. Well done, Master. Hey, Mash, got a second? What is it? Do you have any idea what the Archer Shinjuku's true name might be? No, I'm afraid not. Not only am I the world's most eminent artist, but I am also the world's foremost authority on servants. And that one doesn't line up with anything I know. Even if I narrow the scope to either archers or casters, there's always something off about him. Yes, I think so too. I get the feeling that he's not just hiding his name. He might be even disguising his class. You too, huh? Still, I can understand mistaking, say, a saber for a berserker. But mistaking a caster for an archer? That seems seriously unlikely. And then there's his fighting style. Yes, I wonder about that too. An archer who uses bullets? Naturally, I've got a few ideas, but he doesn't line up with any of them. Anyway, we should keep trying to find out who he is. But don't say anything about this to Subfast. Understood. I'll continue to investigate his identity while this operation is underway.
Damn it! You'll pay for this! Talk about cliche. Oh, done! I must say, one truly feels 1 year when being summoned at this age to fight in battle. You weren't summoned in your youth. Nope, but there is a reason for that. See, the thing is, apparently I never had a youthful moment.
No youthful moment?
What you are, young knight. I have no memory whatsoever of being young during my prime. In fact, ever since I got older, my memory has been hazing and fragmented. It's really quite troubling. Why was I fighting here, I wonder? For a joystick? Ha ha! Joystick! Is that what you call this? Although, this feeling in my chest, maybe it is what you call joystick. You really are a sharp one, aren't you? Perhaps a little too sharp.
So, Archer of Shinjuku, now that things have calmed down a bit, I was hoping we could have a chat.
Yes, I certainly understand. You want to know more about what's going on in Shinjuku here, don't ya? And I'm sure you especially want to know how it's unusual, and where history may have gone astray. Well, before we get to that, why don't we make a deal? I will tell you the truth about this city. In return, you pay me accordingly.
Credit?
Neither. Really. What I want from you is trust. I want to hear you say you trust me and also act accordingly. In all my life, there is only one thing in which I trusted absolutely, and you are not it. Do you think you can trust me?
I'm not sure yet.
Perfect. Good. If you had agreed to trust me right away,
I would have packed up and gone home immediately. Now that I have a home to go to, of course. That smug look is infuriating. Now, this is just how I look natural. At any rate, none of us trust the other yet. But I think there's one big thing we can agree on. We cannot permit Shinjuku to remain as it is. Evil cannot be permitted to rampage unchecked. I think it's safe to say we're on the same page there. For now. Delightful! Then I shall do my utmost to earn your trust, and you may demonstrate what you're capable of. You commanded numerous servants and triumphed over the 7 singularities, right? That must mean you're not only the master in the world, you're also the greatest. Now that I must see for myself. Month X, Day Y, Dante's Journal. To be frank, good cannot survive here. Here, good is fragile and unreliable. Cooperation is impossible. Therefore, no choice remains but to rely on others. Reliance makes for less than the sum of its parts. As such, evil will always refuse good. A cat, all skin and bones, has summoned the last of its strength to consume a dog's remains. Its gaze is as sharp as deadly as a knife. The rats nearby waiting for scraps dare not approach. A person draws near, hoping to beat the cat to death and devour both it and the dog. Then the rats come, swarming over the 3 larger creatures until even their bones are gone. Evil consumes both good and evil alike, annihilating each with equal disdain. To survive here, one must either possess great power, or move in a group of like-minded comrades. Unfortunately for me, being part of a group is not something I excel at. So, what am I to do? My investigation of Shinjuku is proceeding apace. Though, the knowledge of Shinjuku imparted to me differs greatly from the reality of its insides. The premises of its external structure remain largely intact. There are ruins where buildings should be, and collapsed husks where houses should be. However, there's something different about that building. What could it be?
I don't know.
Month X, Day Z, Dante's Journal. I have confirmed the presence of a visitor from Chaldea. He is now accompanied by another. His situation is more perilous than he realizes, for that one's heart is pure evil. Believe me, I would know what evil is as evil does. From the moment he was born, he only knew contempt. To him, love has always been a foreign concept. That's why I find him standing at his side to be so frightening. However, if he was to find out what I was up to, I would lose the element of surprise. At the moment, my sole advantage is that nobody knows I'm here. We still believe the singularity to be some sort of mistake, the result of mere coincidence. No! This has all been meticulously planned out from the beginning. With his involvement, it had to be. Good, that'll do nicely.
Okay. That's just weird. Alright, next one. Backstreet. Oh boy. Millennium Trap. Probably do need a Nito Crash to make that insta kill chance. This should be good.
Hello, Rider. Hello, Archer. And hello, Assassin. You should know that the barrier picked up a signal earlier. It seems that Chodea has sent a master here to restore humanity, just as we expected. I had to raise your coordinates to make them fall, but I'm afraid it didn't go so well. So, what's our plan now?
Ooh. Oh boy.
Calm yourself, Ryder. Not that I blame you for being enraged. Could we go after them?
Hahaha, I just bet he's raring to go. To Ryder, everyone's an enemy, including us. You're gonna be more stoked about having an enemy he can just openly kill. Besides, didn't you pretty much figure that be his response to being told about Chaldea?
Well, more or less.
So, what exactly are you planning to do with this whole league thing? If it were me, I'd just kill him before you could see it coming. Wanna do that? Please? Hell, I'll do it if you like.
What do you think, other Archer?
You already know what I'm going to say, Professor. Look inside yourself, and you'll know the best course of action. Just tell me who to kill.
Yes, you do have a point. I'm certainly not the type to let another's opinion change my chosen course of action. Anyway, Chaldea is finally involved. I've been waiting for this for thousands of years. No, I shouldn't let my personal feelings show. I'll have to keep them in check. In any case, I've been expecting this. As such, I have a plan in place. First, Berserker will go on a rampage, then Ryder will track him down. If he manages to survive even that, then it will be your turn, Assassin.
You got it. Let's see. That would mean I go third? Aw man, why do I have to start late? What about me?
I'd like you to handle the flying squad. After all, you're my biggest miscalculation.
Miscalculation, eh? Well, that's nice. Now that I've been summoned here, I know what I have to do. So, chaos, sow chaos across the world, and rain evil down from the sky. Piece of cake, right?
Piece of cake, eh? You do realize this is very different from your previous position, right?
Hey, you're lucky you got me. Make the most of it. After all, it didn't take you long to lose your Saber and Lancer. Even Darken, those heroic spirits never lost their pride. Getting two bad servants right off the bat. You may be a master of calculation, but your luck is awful.
I make a point not to count on something as unreliable as luck in my calculations. And from that moment on, you were my miscalculation. You were the one who killed that Saber and Lancer so quickly after all. Not that I don't appreciate it.
Don't worry about it. Consider it my sales pitch for my new master.
I had accounted for losing all three of my knights at worst. Even having one of them survive is a win in my book. But that does mean my initial calculations way off. After all, you still haven't disposed of it.
So, phantom spirits are also brainwashing devices, eh? Nah, I don't think so. At least I hope not. Maybe I should though. But don't worry, Professor. Even I am brainwashed, I've still made it my mission to kill you.
I appreciate your honesty. At any rate, phantom spirits are nothing more than ability enhancers, much like a mage's essences.
Now I see. No wonder you're an archer. He must never have had a stood chance against your magical bullets. In which case, there is no need to transplant a phantom spirit. I have always been nameless, and a botched transplant could also affect my spirit urgent.
But it's perfectly safe. I didn't spend 3,000 years developing it for nothing, you know?
3,000 years, eh? How patient of you.
Where are you going?
With Chaldea there, the battle is certain to get more explosive. I thought I would double check the sniper spot I picked out earlier before that happens.
Now I see. Good man. One can never be too careful after all. I wonder who it was who said that 2 plus 2 always equals 4. I'm glad you're on my side, Emiya.
Normally, I would thank you for the compliment, except I can't trust a thing you say. With all your lies and deceit, the only thing I know about you for sure is that you're evil. Jeez, for a guy who looks like a dealer, he sure's got a stick up in his butt.
That may be, but he's still much easier to deal with than you, Assassin. After all, he's always calculating too, and with a fairly complex formula at that. The answer, however, is simple. Once you figure that out, you will understand him, and the formula no longer confuses you. Not that I figured it out in its entirety, of course, but in that sense, I find dealing with you to be far more troublesome.
Me? Really? I mean, I know I'm biased and all, but I feel like there ain't many guys as easy to understand as me.
You meant it when you said you intend to kill me earlier, didn't you?
You bet I did.
Your formula is fairly simple, but the result is so bizarre I can't understand it.
Is that a compliment?
Absolutely.
I see. In that case, thanks. I never did get many compliments when I was alive, especially from my master.
That said, I don't believe your result will affect my final calculation. I have my magical bullets. I have my barrel. Now I just need one yet to be defined element, and my formula will be complete.
Excuse me. Does that mean you're not going to let me out of here until this formula of yours is done?
Of course not, Mr. Shakespeare. But don't let it get you down. Even compared to other worlds, humanity here is far outside the norm. Every one of the stories, characters, and monsters you write or have written about actually exist here. Don't you feel honored that your work has such an impact?
Even I am half altered. I can't say the prospect excites me. I mean, think about it. This is like a wondrous world of fantasy, fiction, and dream somewhat separate from Shinjuku, right?
And you excel at the theater, as I recall, which is largely the same thing.
The monsters that appeared in my plays are only ever human. Even Caliban, from my own, the Tempest, was nothing but a man in makeup. Monsters are monstrous because they cannot be defined. The terror they elicit lies in being unable to see them. Having actual monsters escape into reality would be nothing less than a nightmare. If I were my normal self, I would recite something long-winded lines from my own works. But now that I have been inverted, I won't stand for it. So, if all I can do here is wail and repent, that is what I shall do.
That's the only part of you affected by the inversion, eh? You must be quite a good Samaritan.
Not at all. I simply love the patterns that humans produce. Even my alignment is now inverted. That writer's instinct remains the same. As such, Professor, I don't believe you and I will ever reach an understanding.
I see. Then I'm afraid you'll continue to suffer in there. Fortunately for me, I never expected you to cooperate of your own free will. If anything, I expect you'll gladly betray me the moment something new strikes your fancy.
You've got me there.
A little tip from an old criminal. The seeds of deception are best planted well in advance. Oh, and while you're here, I'd like you to keep mass producing King Lears. They are quite useful.
Well, this is quite the fix. No sooner do I answer the summon than I find myself in the middle of purgatory. I didn't think I had done anything so terrible as to deserve this. But perhaps I have. When we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools. Great! Now I've gone and done something my usual self would do. Oh no.
Now then, there are of course numerous other life forms besides ruffians hiding in the Shinjuku. 1999 or not, you'll see all sorts of demonic beast-like creatures come out of a woodwork. There are Yakuza who knows magecraft, rich people with chimeras for pets, mannequins that attack you. This city may well have more ghosts than people. Is that a baby crying? Whoa. Wild dogs are attacking it. Oh no, you have to save it. Huh? Wait a moment! Come on, go on, get. Master, you should take that baby somewhere safe. Master? It's a doll? What were you thinking? Running out on your own like that? An explosion? Master, are you okay?
Well, I'm alive at least.
Oh, thank goodness.
Don't try and be more careful, would you? My back just made a sound that back should never make.
Sumimasen.
Yes. Well, while I can certainly appreciate this desire to help others, you cannot allow that desire to lead you by the nose. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Think about it. Why there's no guardian nearby? Why was the baby crying at set intervals? For that matter, what parent would be so reckless as to bring their baby outside to the Shinjuku? These are the sort of questions you need to be asking yourself as you examine your surroundings. Remember, meaning follows us wherever we go. Not why we live, but why we are where we are. Meaning in life can be added after the fact, but as of now, there is absolutely meaning in being here. You are here to repair the singularity. I, most likely, am here to help you. There are others who are here to stop you as well. You will need to consider these meanings and make a choice. Got it? Now, stand up! Yes, sir. Bow!
Bowing.
Be seated!
Nice try.
Drat! So you didn't fall for it. Very well then. Back to the discussion at hand. Think about that baby again. No matter how you look at it, that was no more than a bait for a trap. You do understand that, right? Now, as we know it was a trap, we must ask ourselves who said it. Ah! Here we find the answer.
Master! Be careful, Master. I'm picking up 11 hostile signals near you. Is that a soprano? They're really good.
It's a Kalua to us. Hide, quickly!
What are they?
They're mannequins controlled by Christine, the puppet of the opera. They sing while killing people. Oh god! Ah! Please don't!
Oh.
By the time they leave, not even corpses remain. Perhaps they use dead bodies for material? No! No! Save me! I say that's one of the ruffians from earlier. Please! I don't want to die! Somebody save me!
He's injured.
Well now, you stood your ground. I admire your spirit.
Is that a trap too?
Yes, and I'm afraid he's all but done for.
No, wait. I've analyzed his wounds, and I don't believe they're fatal.
That's not what I mean. The collaterals are trying to lure us in. There's no way he could escape with those kinds of injuries. The collaterals are far quicker than any Shinjuku rat. He only escaped because they let him. It's the same tactic employed by modern day snipers. You needn't always kill your target, but rather neutralize the threat they pose. Shoot their legs or stomach and keep them alive. That's enough on its own, but when the allies then come to help them, you can wound or kill them as well and increase the carnage exponentially. In other words, if we try to help that ruffian, they'll be all over us. Please, somebody, help me! Go! Well done holding out, young master. Normally, this is where we would make our retreat. But I can see that doesn't sit at all well with you.
No, it doesn't.
In that case, we will begin by slowly, silently sneaking around them. The collaterals have frightfully good hearing. We must not make a sound. Slowly, quietly, make your way around. Oops.
Mr. Archer? You just ruined the whole stealth approach you were advocating not too long ago.
Now, that was not my fault. I blame all the trash scattered about the street.
You always sound so sketchy.
I guess now that we've been spotted, there's no turning back. Let's be about it then. You've overgrown marionettes.
Here comes the collaterals.
Oh man, trying to sound like an impression of Professor Farnsworth from Futurama, because he looks like it, because he's the professor, and he looks getting old. That is, of course. Yes.
行きますね
Oh shit, right.
我が身はホルスなりしファラオなればもったいないですねお目が高いはーいはやっ
Fuck, I hate it. And off to a bad fucking crit start. What a great way. Fuck you.
お目が高いもったいないですねさてさてはーいへい
Oh, got one eternal gear. Just as I expected.
お望みとあらばもったいないですね不敬者それはやっ
He's gonna do it. Just watch. See, I told you.
バリバリ呪うぞ後期到来ですちょっと神様っぽいところ見せちゃおうかなもったいないですね この唐室の底に秘された問いこそは汝を測り見定める戒めとなる。スリーエニグマズ。出雲に神なるこれ自在にしてみそぎの証神宝以下の鏡となる。ついてみると天の矢の沈みなはーい。
Damn it. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. You guys are all fucker.
我が身はホルスなりしファラオなる。お目が高い。はやっそれはやっお買いだもったいないですね。仕方ありませんね。はーい。苦しみなさい。
Fuck you, random crits bullshit.
さてさてはやっほわーはい陰気集結玉も恨みだ。
That's taken care of. No fucking thing. Just clear out the wave. Yeah.
シャラララーンやっちゃいまーす。後期到来です。ちょっと神様っぽいところかわいい資料がザザーンザザーン。この唐室の底に秘された問いこそは汝を測り見定める戒めとなる。スリーエニグマズ。 出雲に神なるこれ自在にしてみそぎの証神宝以下の鏡となる。ついてみると天の矢の沈みな
Come on, Ninja Chris. You have a death
屍
chance.
の鏡
Oh my
暗
god.
黒の城扉となる恐怖の心暗空ねぶたくせん。
Oh, that's just one.
我が身はホルスなりしファラオなれば。バリバリ呪うぞ。良妻ですもの。節約。さてさてみこお目が高い。はやっほわーそれあ良妻ですもの。節約。後期到来です。もっとお買い得です。この唐室の底に秘された問いこそは汝を測り見定める戒めとなる。スリーエニグマズ。
And it's done. I hate this.
どうぞまたごひいきに。
Fucking hate Collateral. So goddamn annoying. The evasion and then gain one charge tick. That sure is annoying. Ninth Collateral defeated. The remaining two are still keeping the distance. They are holding position. What shall we do, Master?
Master, I believe we should get ready to make our retreat. As such, Marsh, I would like you to find an optimal escape route for us.
Huh? Are you saying? Who are they?
Simple. A matriarch of sorts who holds sway over these marionettes and her loyal slave.
I'm analyzing your surroundings to find your optimal escape route. However, I'm afraid the enemies are closing in quickly. Please try to hold out a little longer.
In that case, perhaps we should try to speak with them and to buy some time. By which I, of course, mean make excuses and beg for our lives. Are you good at that sort of thing, Master?
If by good you mean absolutely terrible, then sure. He may put his life on the line in everything he does, but he never once begged for it.
My, that certainly is brave. Although, seen in another light, it could be a kind of cowardice. Begging for one's life is something humans do to forestall their deaths as long as they can. You mustn't deny that. One should only go gentle into that good night when one is certain it is their time.
Oh, but some boss may be pretty good at buying time if you just let him keep talking.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Here they come.
Spirit urgent analysis completed. Is the Phantom of the Opera. Although, something about him seems off. And then there's that other servant. At least, I think it's a servant. I can't tell for sure.
Ah, Christine! My shining jewel, my dearest light. What do you wish for? What do you desire?
I'm sane. I'm not crazy. I'm crazy. I'm miasma. I'm human. I'm humanity. I'm a puppet. I'm a doll. Yes, I want life. I want vitality. I want blood. I want fresh blood. I want type A and type AB. I don't need type B. People need transfusions to live. To live as people, they need soap boxes. If one life is lost, I can move one space forward and become human. If two lives are lost, I can move one space forward and become human. So 1 and 2 are the same. Yes, please give me life.
Ha 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 ha! We will seem to be out of luck. Christine is in quite a state today.
Chow there! You, chow there, master, savior of the world. Please give me your life so that I may be saved too.
Aha! Now I see, Master. This is your fault.
Huh?
Well, you did go and save the world, didn't you? If you can do that, then surely you must also have some mysterious power to save that bit of scrap.
That's insane.
What did you just say? What did you just call my beloved Christine?
How dare you? I hate you. I'll kill you. I'll destroy you.
Oh, Christine, my love! Your fury is even hotter and more beautiful than the sun. I shall kill them. Yes, I shall destroy them. I'll tear them both limb from limb and assemble them anew. That will help them think about what they've done. Not a day goes by that I don't think about that. My conclusion. I'm complete. I'm perfect. I'm an intellectual. How intelligent, you ask? Enough to stop for the precise amount of time we need. Marsh!
I found your optimal escape route. Follow my instructions and get out of there, master.
Excellent. Then here's my last bit of stalling. Why, it's those magical bullets. So you means all the same. Even your ends are polar opposites.
Missed. You missed.
Not at all. Here comes the boom. Ha 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 ha. I have always wanted to say that.
The gas station just blew up. Quick, now's your chance.
Very well. That was indeed a perfect getaway.
The Phantom and Christine are right on. Oh, take it right there, Miss Senpai.
Just a moment, Mosh. Isn't this a... what do you call it? A highway?
Yes. It's Japan National Route 20.
I see. I'm afraid that with all that's happened, there are a few things I may have forgotten to mention. Firstly, I apologize for that oversight. Secondly, I really should have told you this right away, but it seems the many servants who have turned to evil here have agreed to divide and conquer, as it were.
Which means?
This highway, as you called it, is now their territory.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Hessian Lobo. It's gonna be worse. Route 20. Road raging monsters. Well, I'm gonna bring Gramps in. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I'll bring just a Sasaki Kuchio, because why the fuck not? Yeah, that should help with giving a lowering cooldown. And then it should be good. Hopefully. Beat the fuck out of Hessian Lobo, and hopefully... Actually, I probably do need Mash anyway, because, you know, as a taunter. And then what will happen if that Hessian Lobo is going to make that chance for insta-kill? And then I'll just bring the Mecha Ellie-chan. That's the last lineup. Here we go. There is an unwritten rule here in Shinjuku about what to do when that terrible howl rings out. If the howl is far away, you're safe. If it's close, you run away. It doesn't matter if you are fighting for your life, mugging an innocent, or being mugged yourself. When you hear its howl nearby, you drop whatever you are doing and flee as fast as you can. As far as unwritten rules go, this one is absolute.
Uh-oh! It's closer than I thought! Run! I guess that's too much to ask. Okay, I'll kill you so you can focus on the transmission. Come on!
I've just picked up an enormous spirit urgent reading out of nowhere. And it's headed straight for you, Master. It will arrive at your position in less than 3 minutes.
I knew it! You're the one the wolf is after.
Wolf? You mean this thing coming towards you at 200 kilometers per hour?
Well, that is if you can still call a monster capable of tracking its prey while running at 200 kilometers per hour an animal. This is bad. He'll catch us at this rate. Mash.
Yes, Master. If you mean to meet it head on, I'll do everything I can to back you up from here. Please, be careful.
You can feel your soul shudder every time you hear it, right? That's feel at work. It's an extremely unusual kind of servant you see. Most servants cannot exist if they are purely fiction. Their origins are rooted in myths and legends that have some kernel of true existence to them. There must be a powerful reason to exist on fiction alone. For example, the embodiment of a wish to keep one's children safe, like a picture book. Do you have any servants like that on hand?
I'm afraid not.
I see. Well, if you ever summon one, I hope you'll let me meet them. Master, the wolf we're about to come in contact with is entirely fiction. It has no reason to exist. In other words, it is not a heroic spirit, which in turn means that it cannot be a servant. At least, under normal circumstances. Fictions whose spirit origin values fail to surface, concepts that never go beyond mere urban legend, beings who simply wither and disappear, failing to become either heroes or anti-heroes. We call them phantom spirits.
Phantom spirits? Didn't Mr. Holmes mention those once?
True, there is much mystery surrounding Chaldea, but there are others I must chase right now. Namely, the phantom spirit who... No, I must not discuss this here. If you'll excuse me, Mr. Silfrost. What's more, these phantom spirits are extraordinary peculiar. They're able to be summoned as a set, you see. A mythical pair of twins, for instance, or a hero accompanied by their partner. However, as remarkable as such a summoning may be, surely it is still unthinkable that two beings who had absolutely no connection in life could be summoned together, right? And yet, that's exactly what happened. What the... A giant wolf? Indeed, the perfect mount for a headless knight. I'm still not sure which myth the wolf is from, if any, but it is just as cool as the wolves from the myths. That much I do know. A human arm. I see you are as much of a glutton as ever.
A headless knight. And a wolf that eats people? And we don't know either of their true names. A headless knight, we have no servant record for it. But who could become one at some point? And a famous man-eating wolf who couldn't become a heroic spirit. Bah! I got nothing. There are just too many possibilities. We should be able to figure out the headless rider soon. But there must be hundreds of different wolves of myth. So, let's save that for later.
Here they come. Let's do this, Archer. Heh, I like your spirit. That was just a call to action I needed. I must say, it's rather nice having a master. Come, Rider!
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be worse.
よし戦いだ。苦手だけど全力でいこうか。お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
選んだら背中を押せ。どこだ。では死ね。
Hey, no. Bad.
いいとこ。
はい。落ち着いて。落ち着いて。
どうかな。
Whoa. Buddy. Chill the fuck out.
はい。落ち着いて。
背中を押せ。どこだ。
Okay. That's just great.
あの鐘の音が首を出せよ。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
神明、
信託は受け負った。
私は最悪の席に立つ。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロード・キャメロット。
聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を指し示した。アズライどこだ。
Oh. Don't you do that.
いいとも。
選んだ。
どうかな。
どこだ。
Oh no.
ステータスアップ、ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。了解。
選ん背中を押せ。どこだ。
Alright. An instant death chance. Please flip. Please flip now. Of course! Ha! Just as expected. Fuck's sake.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
あなたの死になっちゃう。
王の話をするといい
背
とも。
中を押せ。
星の宇宙に物見のうてが楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン。どうかな。
どこだ。
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I don't like this.
信託背中を押せ。聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を指し示した。アズライどこだ。では死ねえ。
Alright, first breakdown. Merlin's gone. That sucks. Sorry, sucks.
あなたが行きますか。
我らを敵に回し
Alright.
主命を受諾。
選ん受け負った。
熱く熱くとろけるようにあなたの体と心焼き尽くす。ザバーニ
Oh my god. No way. What? She missed that stupid shit debuff. Oh my god.
勝敗
受け負っ
苦しみ
た。どこだ。
This is worse than I thought.
安い安い。
選んだな。
さあ。
どこだ。
No. Fuck's sake.
手伝う。気にし しないで。エリザ粒子展開。
I can't use there.
背中を押せ。
Come on.
お荷物ちょうだい。
どこだ。
Almost there. Fuck, man. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about.
背中を押せ。どこだ。では死ねい。しゃ。
Okay. Alright.
あの金の目が首を出せ。
何もなかったわ。何もなかったわ。
信託は
全兵装いいでしょう。
聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を指し示した。アズライ。
終わりました。祈祷します。パイロットはクールダウンの準備をしておくように。
That was a tough one. Oh my god. God, almost wrecked out my party member, but somehow managed to make it. Ha ha ha! My apologies, but I'm afraid I'm completely outclassed. You don't say! I would welcome a Deus Ex Machina just now. Were such things real? By the way, Master, on a completely different subject, do you know how to drive? No. Well, whether you can or not, I'm afraid you'll have to. Da Vinci, I presume you can teach the young master here how to drive in real time.
Probably. Why? What have you got in mind?
Why? Stalling for time, of course. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Let's reconvene at Shinjuku Station. Temporary contract or not, I am still your servant for the moment. I have no plans to allow myself to die. Now, bring it! What the? Is this a smoke screen? Huh?
A seventh? And there's another one headed your way. Fast! Visual confirmation in 5, 4, 3.
Ah, yes. That was so cool!
I'm impressed you have found a way to survive out here, Master of Chaldea. But I suppose we can discuss that later. Come on, let's get out of here. We do not stand a chance against it just yet. I'll tell you where to. No need. Come on.
Alright, take care of him. Now, I better find a way to make my own escape.
Why is Salter? She looks kind of sexy in this outfit.
Cunning as he may be, my identity should still be safe since I've managed to stay hidden. However, I still cannot quite understand what his skull must be inciting with Chaldea. Not to mention that his last act of his. No, that's not possible. He is fundamentally at odds with order. There's not a selfless bone in his body. It must be some sort of plot. I'm certain he has ulterior motives guiding his every move. And yet, I cannot see any meaning to his actions beyond a servant defending his master. This won't do. I always get too worked up when it comes to him. there's also the question of, no, never mind. He should be fine with her. Now, we only need one more servant to join Chaldea's side. Of course, she is fairly twisted, but I can't let that stop me from paying her a visit. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to end that stream. It's 10 o'clock now. I have work tomorrow. So, okay, Roost. There's our Salter's safe house. Anyway, we're gonna do next time for that stream for Fate Go. So thank you all for coming by. And that's all I got for rolls. And I exchanged my tickets 4-star servant for Kato Danzo on my alternate account. And possibly I will get Medea Lily on my main account, because I need a healer on that challenge battles and stuff. So anyway, I'll be heading off to bed. We'll continue for more stream tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel and follow me on stream for more. Follow me on Twitch for more live stream. See you guys later. Have a good night.